Hi folks, today we're going to be setting up a fully automated luxury gay space iron mine, or thereabouts. And so this is what I built, and it seems to work, but how did I get here? What problems did I face? How do the new sensors work? And how can I make this all more efficient? Keep watching to find out, or I'll tell your mother. So hello, yes, this is JB from Randomise User, back at it in the Astroneer Automation update. I have already put out one video on this update, a 5-minute quick start guide on how to use the auto extractor, auto arms, and medium and large canisters, so do check that out if you want a 5-minute guide. This is my Glacio base that I made at some point during the series, the long Let's Play series that I've done on this. I never really used it for much. I did use it for a loop-de-loop thing, but now we're going to use it for some auto extraction. We're going to extract this hematite, and we're going to auto arm it over to here somewhere, where we're going to smelt it into lovely iron, and then we can pick it up and bugger off home, probably, and I don't know, store it. I guess that seems to be the thing to do. So I brought, hang on, I've got anything in my backpack? No, I've pretty much cleaned out. Good, excellent. So I brought a load of stuff from planet Silva, all still on my ship and ready to unpack. Now, this base already has quite a bit of power, so I suppose this episode will be a little less stressful than I was originally going to make it, because originally this was going to demonstrate mining out in the middle of nowhere. But we have got the base to fall back on. But we will still have some problems with power, and I do aim to hopefully use some of the sensors in this, the new sensors, just to see if we can actually use them rather than because they are absolutely necessary. We do have this RTG, which I finally found. I lost it for ages. Turned out it was over there, next to the loop-de-loop. Thankfully it is now safely back at base, so I can use that. 4 units of power that gives us, which is nice. We don't have very much stuff in this base, but we do have the wonderful shelter. I did actually bring a survival shelter with me, but it turns out not to be necessary. So the auto extractor, that'll have to go over there. Ow, bloody hell. Right, so it's a fag! Already it's quite green. Excellent stuff. So we need to make it as green as possible, so let's try there. Uh-oh. Less than ideal. It might be a good idea for me to mine out some of this stuff before we put it down, just to make it... Oh, wow! That is a lot of stuff. The green bar is quite high. Over here it's negligible. So if I clear out a little bit of this, just so we can get some space, I should hopefully... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's really high. Excellent, we'll keep it there then. Right, so now we need to do all the things like power it. God, it's a windy old day. But then this is Glacio, so I would not expect any different. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff here. We've got large platform Bs and smelting furnace. We'll start to unpack things. I mean, immediately I can put that onto there. I'll go over there. Nice little silo of stuff with a large platform. It's practically already a base. I'm just going to remove that. Let's get rid of it. Sick of it. Just so we've got a bit more space. We probably have to crowd a few of these things together. So another medium platform. Not quite sure if this is actually going to be necessary or not. And we'll leave those behind, I think. Bung that over there. That can go somewhere over there. We don't need that. And God, there's loads of stuff. Would probably help if I tethered, rather than rely on my limited supplies. Oh, and it goes as far as there. God damn it. That's going to be a nuisance. Yeah, I'll sort that out later. Right, so yeah, unpack the generators, unpack the solars, another resource canister. I think I've got 2 of these. Should have. Better bloody well have, otherwise I'm doomed. I could use a silo as well. Maybe I didn't get to. Whatever. I've got some rogue hematite, which I'll just put down there. So it doesn't look like much at the moment, but we soon will have things going. I'm going to have to connect all the power up together, I think. Let's put that to there. I'll have an auto arm. We'll have to put the power, I guess, all on its own thing. Medium platform, medium storage. I feel like I need a bit... platform is... we might need another platform. Well, if I put the auto arm on there, let's unpack an auto arm. Essentially what I want to have is auto arm to canister, and then a canister over another auto arm taking stuff from the canister over to the smelter, and then another auto arm putting it into another canister, and hopefully a sensor that when one of these, if this gets full for whatever reason, or that then it turns off the auto extractor, just so we're not wasting energy. Now, that is possible using the sensors, although there will have to be a bit of investigation. So if I put the auto arm here, turn it round, green is source, blue is destination, and that should, anything the auto extractor puts onto its top thing, then the auto arm should automatically grab it and put it into the canister. In fact, we can start extracting now, I think, because we can... It's a bit too close, hang on. We can turn it... Yeah, we can turn it on already. There we go. It only uses... I think it needs 2 units of power, and the solar panel, when it's open in the daytime, will give us 2 units, exactly. Hang on. Yes, there we go. So at the moment there's only enough storage up there for 2. Because there's like a medium slot up there. So you can put a medium storage up there, but I'm not going to do that because we should be using our auto arm to get rid of it. It's very windy here, so we may as well bung in these as well. I'll set this up in a more efficient way as we go. If I put a battery there as well, that'd help, but there's increasingly no space on here, but... Have we got any yet? There we go. And... Yes. That already works. We now have 1 hematite in there. Excellent, that's perfect, that works. That's good and strong. And now I'm actually going to put that... I'm going to filter the arm, just in case... I mean, just in case anything gets lost here, because otherwise it'll just suck up whatever's around here in the green thing and put it into there, and it'll be chaos because it won't be able to go in there. I don't know what would happen, but let's not worry about it. Anyway, that's going. That's all very nice. That's very slow as well, but already we have this. This is going quicker than I thought. Already we have basic automation. So we need another one now. We need another auto arm, taking this to a smelter. I mean, I could put it in... I suppose I could put the arm directly into the smelter. But I kind of also want to make sure that we accumulate the hematite, even if the smelter's not working. A little bit of extra air. Another auto arm there. Put that onto... Well, put it onto there, I guess. Right. So this will definitely have to make sure that we filter this, otherwise it'll probably take the wind turbines with it. Now I guess this just needs to go onto... Might we just be able to put this directly onto the thing? So it transfers... Okay, let's do this. What we need is another... Oh, hang on. We do actually need another hematite. I could just grab this manually. There we go. We need another filter. This is a bit fiddly. Putting this into that slot is fiddly even by Astroneer standards. Right. We'll also have to probably put in a medium Jenny at some point there, but again, let's just leave that for the time being. Power, we'll have to change it all up, won't we? Now this is when the power requirements are going to start to get a little bit flaky. Oh, it's now night time. So not only is it flaky, it's getting worse essentially. So this is where we need. Oh, we need our RTG. I think that's going to be that is going to be the real big help. But again, it only requires it only gives out 4 units. I can't be bothered to use the bridge. What a waste of jetpack fuel. It only gives out 4 units of storage, and we need. I think the extractor uses 2, maybe 1 or 2. But we'll also need the smelter, which requires 3. And the auto arms each will require a bit as well. Probably. Right. So this... What? Oh, hello. Oh, the wind! The wind is actually giving it some oomph. Okay. So we probably do need... We could put the RTG over there, but... I might actually... we need the output as well. We'll probably need another auto arm, which I'll need to make. I suspect I will probably end up having to go back to my silver base at some point soon. Yeah, everything's died. We don't want death. That's less than ideal. So, let's put the RTG on there. Hook it up. Somewhere. Oh, lads. Bit closer. Boop. And we are back in business. Nice. Nice. Now we need to turn this on. Oh. What do we do about this? Could we need to toggle between input and output? So only only one of the two arms can ever work. Maybe there's a way of using the sensors. So we decided I don't need a canister there, do I? If it's a throughput thing, what's the point? And we don't need to store the hematite. We just need to convert it. So what I'm going to do is have it so it's not. There is some storage here. I'm going to leave that because what I want it to do, I want this to carry on mining until this is full. If for whatever reason this isn't processing because there's not enough power or whatever, I still want the extractor to carry on doing it until this is full, on which then I want it to turn off, so it's not wasting any. Well, I say wasting power, but there's an RTG right there, but there's no point in it mining when there's. I don't know what will happen if, like, if the storage up there gets full. I think it'll just start mining and things will scatter all over the place. So let's attempt to use our storage sensor, one of the new items. So I think I need to put this onto. This is going to be weird. Put it onto there. Oh dear, that's not. Hang on, let's try and make it so it's not actually slot. We don't want it slotted in. Okay, so now the status is waiting for storage to fill. That's fine. I think I just need to place this onto there. So when that senses the storage is full, it hopefully should turn off the extractor. I don't know 100% sure if that's actually going to be the case. Is this deforming? Ever so slightly? I'm not quite sure. I don't want it to fall into the pit at some point. I don't know. But with any luck, if that's the right mode, it's full or not full, status waiting for storage to fill. The other modes, waiting for storage to stop being empty. Waiting for storage to fill. So there's a few. There's full or not full, empty or not empty, or full or empty. So full or not full, I think, is what we needed to do, because we need it to be. Most of the time it needs to be fine, but it's only when it gets completely full then it should turn it off. I don't know if that's going to be the case though. So let's have a go. Here comes something. Is this going to do anything? No, it's not, because this isn't going to move because there's nowhere for it to put that thing. So that kind of like limits that anyway. That's fine. If I take that away. Yes, there we go. So out of interest, I'm now going to fill this up just as an experiment, just to see if we can get the thing to turn off. Just putting any old gunk. Apart from a jetpack. That can stay. There's a lot of old tut here. Right, one more slot. Ah, look! A signal was sent. This is actually now turned off, even though it finishes its movements. It finishes its little drilling movements, but that has now turned itself off. Because I can now toggle it on if I want. So that has now stopped. Now all I have to do now is check if I take something out. Yes! Perfect. Nice. I have not experimented with these sensors at all, so it's very good to see that I've actually managed to get them to work as the way they are intended. So I just need to... Oh god, everything's in the wrong place now. Hang on. Alright, so I'm back at base because I do need a few extra bits and bobs. My auto arms empire needs to be expanded. So this, I don't think the base has actually been on video since before I redesigned it a bit. There's plenty going on. It's the same layout, but everything's a bit more expanded. There's a lot more storage. And there's all the hydrazine that I made during the instructional automation video. Doesn't feel like there's a huge amount of it after all. I think it's because I've been using it for my jetpack and for my thingy. There's this. This is actually in the update as well. There's a new use for the request platforms. I consolidated my request platforms, and for some reason, one of the old ones has still got this bit of debris floating above it. So that's now canon to the series. But yeah, there's this thing, the extra request platform with a medium resource canister requirement. It looks like you have to fill it up with compound, and you have to put 150 compounds in there by squeezing it down into the canister. That'll be 32 plus 8, so that's 40. So you'll be able to do 40 at a time at a cost of 500 bytes, and so if you do that 4 times, you'll get a VR vision, probably a helmet or something. So if you want to do that sort of thing, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to bother. So we need to make some auto arms. Let's have a look. I think this is made in the small printer. Graphite and aluminium. Actually, graphite is something I'm starting to run low on because I've been repackaging everything. Aluminium, aluminium. Auto arm. Now the sensors take absolutely no time at all to print. The auto arms a bit more so. Over here was I experimented a little with sensors, and I think this worked, but I want to kind of like replicate this over on Glacio. There's essentially some batteries here, and if they deplete, the battery sensor, I'm hoping, will, if they all completely deplete on the platform, they will turn on the medium generators. Because that is attached to the platform rather than the batteries, so that might be a good use of the battery sensor. But I've never actually seen it in action because I never actually drained the batteries here. Anyway, we need another auto arm. I've thought of another thought. It's great, this thought. What it is the medium generators. If I replicate this over on Glacio with the medium generators, so it turns it on at, for instance, at night, or whenever there's not enough power. I also want to make it so there's another auto arm. I'm taking or extracting out carbon and putting that into restocking the medium generators automatically. So hopefully that will be a thing I will be able to do. I will need a lot more carbon. I'm running very low on organic, ironically enough, considering how bollocks cheap that is. Let's actually, whilst I'm here... Oh, actually, I've got some tasty organics here. So I can be cooking some of this up. Anyway, I brought another medium platform. Or large platform, I should say. Also, carbon for days. And also I brought a camera, in case we feel like a little selfie. Which is what the young people do. People like you! Probably. Anyway... let's take this over here. Actually, let's do a little double... I keep on getting stuck on Glacio. Most irritating. Oh, hello. That was from a while ago, wasn't it? Right, take this over here. Right, so what we need to do is... Bloody hell. Oh, we're still going. Everything's still going quite nicely. Okay, we still need to have it extract stuff from here and put it into... thing over here, so let's get another auto arm. Move. Quickly put that on there before anything else happens. And we'll probably need some hematite. Oh no, in fact some processed iron as a filter. I'm not quite sure where... We haven't actually got any anywhere at the moment. Are you putting things into my slots? It is! It's filling up my backpack! Didn't know it did that. Get away from my slots! I'm getting full. I'm going to turn you off, mate. Before you turn me on. Right, so the green source is correct. It's some... I don't know if it's actually going to... We may need to put this on a separate platform. This is why I brought a couple of extra things along. Isn't it? We may need to spread this out a little bit. I mean, I could put it so... it puts the output onto here and just grabs it. As I say, it definitely needs filtering. Let's just turn that on for a while. I think I'm going to put this into the medium canister. I mean, you can put process resources into the medium canister, so that's all good. I really want to put that on a platform, but I don't think it actually matters. I mean, it's going to blow away, I feel, but... Right, so give me this, give me this. I'm sure we had more iron, processed iron somewhere, but... Where's that going to put it? I'm going to move on. I think we're starting to struggle for power. I'll set up the bonus power section up shortly. Yeah, everything's going very slow. Right. So you go there. So hopefully... Oh, we need to power it up as well. So that should now suck up anything that's processed there and bung it into there. My backpack is full. Funny that, isn't it? Thanks to this bloody thing. So this is almost done. Oh god, there's bits. There's bits. Right, come on. It's taking its time. The battery is now drained. We're running on purely on this. Where's my? Yeah, there's wind power. There's definite wind power going on. So I think it's just because it's night time. Oh, here we go. Just having a go. No, it looks like it does need a platform. That's just chaos. I don't know what that's. Go away. So it looks like the medium canister. Oh, you dick. Right. There. Oh, I think that might not be true actually. Let's have a go because it might have just. I just might need to toggle that. And now let's put that back onto there. Yes, there we go. So it doesn't need a platform. It just needs to be toggled to the right thing. So now we have our iron canister. Now what I could do, what I'm not going to probably do, is I need to get out those flowers. Have it so we've got a loading station, so I can bring the trailer over here and have an auto arm taking things from there to my trailer. The only trouble is we'll come into the problem of having to toggle the output again. But since we'll be doing it manually on a trailer, that isn't a huge thing. So what we could also do is if we had one of those EXO request platforms, we could put one here and have it automatically filling that up, having the medium canister up in the air on that, and then something could happen. But at the moment it seems to be only doing compound back at the base, so we can't really do it with the iron. So for now we'll just leave it as that. But now I need to set up my next district, my auto power medium generator carbon thingamabob. This seems to be going quite nicely. So what I think I'll do, I don't really need a huge amount of stuff for this, I don't think. I just need the auto arm to transfer from left to right. I might even be able to do it just on there. I'll filter it, just in case I stand there and it starts sucking me off. And so I should hopefully take from there and put it into there whenever this is empty. We do need some more power, of course. This is in the completely wrong place, really, isn't it? I don't know why it's here. So it could be here. I mean, we could just bung that onto there and save ourselves this platform. So if I put that, see, it really doesn't matter where this is. Connect that up. So with any luck, this should now. Yes, there we go. I'm just going to get stuck now, isn't it? Yeah. So this is going to be our backup power generator. And we do need... this only to be switched on when it absolutely needs it, though. So this is where we're going to start to need this sort of like a power detection thing. What are you doing? Stop putting it into me! Just leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh no, it's putting it into there now. I'm going to switch you off again. Hang on. Bloody thing. So what we need is a sensor. Now one of these are over here. There's a power sensor or a battery sensor. I think I'm going to try the power sensor instead of because back at base I was trying with a battery sensor. Let's try it with a power sensor instead. This one doesn't actually spike into anything, it slots in. And status waiting to lose power. So when it loses power, it needs to activate, I guess, this. Hasn't done anything. But it's not really losing. It says it. Look, there is actually we haven't got very much power in at the moment. Maybe this is the wrong mode. Unless I've completely misunderstood how this works. So what we'll do is, instead of having the power sensor, we'll oh god, it's still alive. Oh no. There we go. And we'll try it with the battery sensor because I reckon we have got a battery here, which should fill up when there's an excess of power. Ooh! Would that work? Yes, there we go. So that now works because it's on the same platform, is it, I think? Right. Spike that. So, let's have a look at the modes. Waiting for batteries to fully charge. Don't want that. charge or not charge. Waiting for batteries to fully charge. So which one do we want? Empty or not empty? I think that's the one we want. I think I need to turn this... Well, I'll need to toggle this to make sure that it does actually have the right logic to it. But I also need to make sure that the battery is filled up, and at the moment it's not filling up. I think we need an excess of power for a while to try and charge it up, and then we can work things out. I'm starting to realise, and this is something else I didn't put in the instructional video, is that it runs, the extractor does actually run on 2 power, but I think it only runs efficiently if you have more. I think it might be up to like 8 or whatever. The trouble is I can only get the batteries to refill if I turn off the extractor completely. So it looks like I just need more power here, really. But for now, at least we can now that battery is now finally full up, it means I can now work out the logic for this. So that's turned off because that's fully charged. So I'm hoping, as soon as this drains, it'll turn that on. The other thing I've discovered is this isn't necessary, this auto arm, and because it's on the same platform, that will just automatically take from here anyway. It'll just immediately just refill this, so that's totally pointless. But if we were to, like, for instance, have a separate canister, like absolutely full of the carbon or whatever, then it would become useful. But for now, we just simply don't need to do that. We don't need to worry, it's all good. I'll put that over there. Maybe use that in some other capacity. But I think if I now turn the extractor back on, we should now be probably using the battery up. And if I'm correct here, as soon as this gets to... In fact, I'll turn that on as well. Although there's no... it's not... Oh, the auto arm is turning on. There we go. That'll really drain things with any luck. So I'm hoping... This is currently turned off. As soon as this drains fully, that should turn on and boost the power. Ideally, I'd also have several of these backups. Oh, there we go! It just switched on. Perfect. And I think that would only then toggle back off again when that's actually fully charged. Which is fine. But as I say, we probably would need more of these. What we'd need is like lots of these, like I have back at base. And then we probably would need an auto arm refilling them, because we need a lot more carbon than what we've got here. Right, here we go. So that puts it onto there, and now it's got to wait because there is a bit of a backlog here. So if that storage ever did get full, that would turn that off until it stops being full. Over here we are slowly working our way through this, and as soon as that goes, another one is put in, and that can work on. And meanwhile over here the auto arm takes the process stuff and puts it into there. Now that all this is actually currently full up, which I can probably get rid of these. Well, apparently not. We might need to spread this out a bit. But it doesn't really matter too much, because it will just, even if this just falls to the floor, it'll immediately suck it up and putting it into here. We've already got 11 out of 32, so that's going to fill up quite quickly. We might need the large resource canister, which fits 400 resources in, and so it would just keep on going forever. That look, here's another one. Very fast as well. That I feel it should go on there. It just looks untidy otherwise. Could also connect it up for no particular reason. But yeah, we have a fully automated mining thing now. So the next steps would be improving the carbon and backup thing, and also having a way of auto-loading into a tractor and trailer, so we can then take all our stuff back over there to the spaceship and take it home and sell it, or whatever the hell we do with spare iron, since we've got so much of the bloody stuff. But we'll stop here, and we'll hopefully pick this up. We'll do some more, hopefully, in this update soon, so have a look out for that. And also, of course, do check out my 5-minute introduction to the basics of automation, which, if you've watched this, is like a much more condensed version of this, really. But anyway, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber, and click the bell to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games. I'll see you next time.